to say, I really do. Sister Krone is making a big mistake. A really big mistake. Alright guys, let's get straight to this through. Shingemi-san, how is it going on? Here to review The Promised Neverland Chapter 19. Now, boom. Sister Krone, I really do think she's making a mistake. I think she's making a terrible one. Because, for one, I don't think she'll fall through this much. Because if she did, she'll know the higher consequences. She can know the pros and the cons. If I was her, literally, write up a pro and con table and see what happens. Because, honestly guys, Sister Krone, if she gets caught, let's put her in a hypothetical situation. Okay, so the alliance is formed. They're running out, they're going across the water. Maybe little Phil, or one of the other kids, they fall off and they get caught. That will mean the whole plan goes to ruins. And then, as an extension of that, Sister Krone will get caught due to, being an accomplice, helping these guys escape. That will be seen as a betrayal. That will be seen as a traitor in the mist. And we don't know about the punishments in this series. We don't really know much about the punishments in this kind of setting. But I'd assume it'd be death, judging by the demons and judging by the thrill which is created through this. I'd assume that if she was accused of a traitor, I'd assume she'd be dead, or probably made into like a slave or something. I'm not really sure. But not only just that, there's not only problems for Sister Krone. There's problems for the gang. There's problems for Ray, Norman, Gilda, Don, Emma, all of them. Because if you think about it, Sister Krone is unpredictable. Extremely unpredictable. And it seems like Sister Krone is going to any lengths. It seems like she's going to any extreme lengths just because she wants to be the mama of the farm. Just because she wants to take over Isabel's job. Now, due to that drive, due to her going through any lengths, she can easily sacrifice these kids. Bear in mind, she doesn't form a connection. Now, I know with Isabel, there's a lot of theories of people thinking maybe Isabel's a double agent. Maybe she will never actually ship off some of these kids. Because maybe she does form a connection. So when this does happen, she's obviously extremely sad. I know there's theories like that. I know that there's people thinking Isabel's, going to help them in the end. Well, the difference between Isabel and Sister Krone is Isabel actually has a connection with these kids. Isabel's been with them since they grew up. Sister Krone just rocked up right now. So Sister Krone's probably thinking, I don't have any ties with these guys. I don't have any loyalties with these guys. I can do what I want. I'm just here to serve my own purpose. That is Sister Krone. So these kids cannot trust her. These kids shouldn't trust her because she could literally turn on them in a second. And bear in mind, she probably would. If it's best for her opportunity to take over Isabel, then she probably would. And bear in mind, if let's say she helps the kids escape. Let's say because of that, Isabel gets in trouble and Isabel gets removed and Sister Krone will be the new mama. Who's to say that Sister Krone will not just go and, kidnap the kids again and bring them back into the farm? We don't know. We really do not know about this outside world, and we don't know the extensions that these mamas and high authorities have in the world. Have they dominated this whole entire world? Or have they dominated this whole entire town, country, area, region? We're not really sure. But we can only assume that they have due to these things actually going on, this whole premise of eating children. We can only assume that they have. But, yeah. It really is tense right now with this whole alliance. Now, I didn't really expect this happening. I thought she would probably just rat them out because I didn't. To be honest, I told you my views on this whole alliance. I don't think it should happen. I did not think it should happen. But aside from that, I want to talk about Ray for a second. Now, we get a bit of insight into Ray's character, and I didn't see this coming. I really didn't, and I'm feeling for Ray right now because Ray is he sacrificing himself? Is he really sacrificing himself? You could view this as like an atonement for the things that he's done. Because bear in mind, Ray has allowed people to be killed. And obviously, he said here, when Norman was thinking back, Ray says, I was doing this for you two, for your safety. So it kind of implies that maybe Ray doesn't see himself coming out of this alive. And that'll be extremely sad. It will be extremely sad. I hope that doesn't happen, but this chapter kind of solidifies, at least the death flag has been raised. It really has, with the shipment being January 12 for Ray. So Ray's death is incoming, it really is. Now, if that's going to happen, we're not sure. Maybe Norman and Emma may be able to save them. Bear in mind, in this chapter, Emma just found out with an idea. So Emma's idea may help them. Now, whilst I was reading this chapter, I was thinking, yeah, Norman, you need to think real hard. Because imagine, basically, I remembered, Ray doesn't want all of them to escape. Ray thinks it's too dangerous. Ray thinks if all of them go, we'll put our plan. We'll be able to be caught more easier. Now, Norman agrees with that, but obviously Norman agrees with Emma. So Norman's thinking, okay, I need to try and trick Ray into not allowing him to know that all the kids are going. So I do not know how Norman's going to do that, but obviously Emma's got an idea, so maybe that'll be able to solve it. But with Ray, about him sacrificing himself, yeah, that is sad. That really is. I hope that doesn't happen, because I do like Ray's character, I really do. I think he's a cool person. Now, who knows, he may do, because bear in mind, he's been in this since he was 6 years old. He's been a traitor. Well, he's been in allegiance with Isabella since he was 6 years old. So who knows what's going to happen. Now, obviously, with Don and Gilda, they're back on the ship right now. Don and Gilda, they have forgiven Emma and Ray and Norman about how, from them hiding the truth. Even Emma came in. I really did like that. I really liked how Emma was kind of humble enough to come in and be like, yep, I realised my faults. I did it the wrong way. And that's great for a main character. It really is, because it doesn't really fit the shonen mold. She's growing as a person, and that is awesome. I really do like that. And it shows you that she's one not to take everything upon herself, but she's relying on the help of others. And that is always great. It's not always about the main character always hogging the limelight. It doesn't have to be always like that. So, yeah, this chapter on... and Krone's face. Krone's face when I saw that, I was just like, yo, that was freaky. Straight up, Krone's got the most freakiest faces in Promised Neverland. It's either Krone or it's Phil. Who knows, but no contest right there. Anyway, guys, tell me what you thought about this chapter in the comments below. If you liked anything I'd say, please drop a like. That would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe for weekly reviews of The Promised Neverland. Tell me your thoughts, comment below. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think this alliance will be formed? If so, how do you think that will plan out? Maybe Norman and Ray will be like, hang on, let's form this alliance, but we just won't tell Sister Krone everything, or we'll kind of try and catch her out or something. Maybe they will form an alliance, and Norman may have another plan so that he could kind of, take out Krone. Who knows? Guys, tell me your thoughts, comment below. Peace out, guys, and goodbye.